We're about to enter the Liberty Lighthouse shelter system. This is our blast door. It's just a 4-foot tall door to get inside. And we come in, and there's a tunnel that goes in through a screen door, so we can leave the main door open. And let the bugs in. And there's the door from the inside, just closed up. And you can see there's locking pins, so you can keep anybody out. We also have a little latch here that we can open, turn sideways, and actually see to the outside without opening the door. And we turn back around and go into the shelter system. As we come through the screen, we come into a little larger tank. We take a right-hand turn, which cuts down if there should be radiation. Cuts the radiation in half every time we turn 90. So here we are going into the first large tank, which happens to be the decontamination center. So you'd come in here, you'd strip off your contaminated clothes, shower, change into your clean clothes, and then you'd be able to come down inside the system. First door we come to is actually the infirmary. We have a bathroom in here and a bunch of medicines and medical books to take care of basic medical needs. And inside that room we have an actual tub underneath a fold-down sick bed. So that folds up if people should need the tub. And then when we exit, we come out into the hallway again. There's a big steel tank, and when we get to the end, we actually have one bedroom in this tank, and these are just basic bunk beds. And finish it off the way that you like. And then we turn and go into a connecting tunnel. We have some storage cubbies along the side here for extra belongings. And this is a tank full of cleaning materials. And then we have 4 bedrooms in here. Again, we have some bunks. That's the first one. Then the second door. And this is another room. They have a little mini love seat and then a fold-down bunk. And it folds up during the day, so you have your private room. And you come to the one more bedroom that would be in here, and then one more short connecting tunnel until you enter into the concrete dome, which is 3 stories. You first come in and you see 4 toilets on the end with a utility sink out in the hallway. They each have their own little sink inside of each bathroom. And this is kind of set up in an oval fashion, so along the perimeter we have all these bedrooms to sleep 2 people. So they're semi-private rooms. They've all been decorated to the previous tenants that had them. Some of them are more elaborate than others. They wanted storage closets in there, so as you can see. Double bunks. And we just kind of pan down the hallway here. See that we're actually going in an oval. Once we get beyond the toilets, we have a shower stall here. And it's a mirror image on the other side of the hallway. And then we have another bedroom here right beyond that. And with bunks. And we turn, we come to the next bedroom to the perimeter. Coat hangers and double the bunks again. And then we come to the next bedroom. This was a bed that folds out so that it makes a side-by-side bed rather than bunks when you close the door. panning around to the center here. There's this is a double room. It's goes all the way across to the other side of the corridor. So it's for a little bit larger family. And you can see up in between the floor joists and the ceiling joists, we have cubbies for personal storage up above. And as you get to the other end, we have two more showers that are back to back. And another bedroom here. With bunks. And a different configuration on this. And like an L-shaped bunk with storage down underneath both of them. And when we get to the far end of the oval corridor, we've got 4 more toilets and sinks with a utility sink again on this end. And another toilet and sink. And one more to make 4. And as I pan around back this way, look at one more bedroom here. That was with bunks. Some of the people got creative, carpeting the walls. And we come around, this is the spiral staircase that leads up to the next level. But before we go up there, I want to just pan around here. We've got more bedrooms on the right here. Again with bunks. And next bedroom, a little different configuration. And then there's the other shower on the other side here. So we've got a total of 8 toilets in this dome area on this floor with 4 showers. And back up a little, you see there's a trap door in the floor that we open up. And we go into the basement. And this is where we have our food storage and our air handler. And filter systems, so if there was radiation, the radiation is filtered out. So you have clean, fresh air to breathe. We also have our domestic hot water down here to feed hot water. It's electric. But there's a lot of food that will feed, we could fit down here enough food to feed 96 people for a year. Head back up. And as I turn around one more time, there was a couple more bedrooms that I didn't see down there. But they're similar construction. And now we'll head back up the spiral staircase. And as we come up the spiral staircase, we come up into the kitchen. Fridge. And we have our sink countertop, cabinets, pass-through window out to the dining room. We have 2 marine cook stoves which don't need to be vented because of the alcohol that they burn. It burns so cleanly. And our kitchen mop sink. And as we come down the hallway towards the living room to the left, we have a little larger bedroom. That'll sleep 2 or 3 people fairly comfortably. And then right next to it, another one that's set up right now as a double. A bit larger bedroom. There's different storage cabinets. And again, we have access up in the attic. Storage up above. Now this is the living room. Couches and bookshelves. And our dining area which is not officially set up at the moment, and a pass-through window that goes back into the kitchen area. Just give you the complete view here. And we have very high ceilings up here, which makes it feel very roomy, a nice room for a lot of people to gather. And this is the master bedroom. A little closet here to the right, and we have a bypass slider, closet to the left, and then we have our master bathroom. And we have double vanity sinks. With a tub and shower. One-piece fiberglass unit. And also, off of the bathroom, we have a little door entry with another one on the other side to a very tiny room that's our radio room to keep the communications with the outside. And as we head back through the living room, past the bedrooms and the kitchen and fridge area, we now enter to the exit out the other end, which you have a small connecting tube to a larger tank, and there's 4 bedrooms in this tank, again with bunks. There's the second bedroom door there. This was a 3-bedroom actually tank, the middle one being a larger room that was for a family. And we got into a small connecting tank into what we call the expedient shelter space for fold-down bunks, so people can have a place to sleep in the evening, and then during the day this converts into a schoolroom for the children. Also, not totally completed is in the floor system below those beanbags. I have it set up so that it could be a sandbox. You lift the floor up and the children have a place to play in the sand. As we exit the school, we have a long, smaller connecting tank with storage cubbies all along the side for personal items. And then we enter into a short tank that's slightly larger, and there's a little closing area to the left. It's just for utility room for tools and supplies and what you need. And then right here we have a hand pump, and that's the soap, laundry detergent for doing the laundry. And right here we have a gas-fired boiler heater. It runs off of propane, so we use that as a backup heating source. And then we come into the laundry area. We have 2 washers and a dryer. And I will come back to this. We have the generator room door here and a larger tank off to the side. And this is the second exit with a toilet here. And also it's kind of storage right now for some of the alcohol for the stoves, but this would be a decontamination shower on this end as well. And as we walk up this slight incline through a smaller tube, we make a bend to the left, and we come to another screen door, where beyond here is our large blast door to the exterior, which you can see is held by chain and chain binders. Alright, now I'll take you back to the engine room and show you diesel generators that are fed by 2 large diesel fuel tanks buried up in the ground above, keeping in mind that this system basically has about 10 feet of earth over the top to cut down on radiation. And here we have a pressure tank for water, and we also have what they call a day tank, which you turn the valves up top here, let the fuel in from the big diesel tanks outside that are buried, and you just fill this day tank and use the oil as you need it for each of the diesel generators. And this is a large air intake and exhaust system so that the engines can breathe and do their job. And beyond the generators are all the circuitry for the other shelters that are hooked up to the system on the property. We also have an 8,000 gallon water tank that's buried up on the hill behind us, and that's gravity fed down here to the shelter by an artesian well. And that basically ends the tour.